Welcome. Just a live update to finish off today's my trucking live videos, really. And what a pretty poor day it's been. Hey George, you alright? How's it all going? Welcome everybody. This is just going to be one last final update on our day, and to be honest, I chose the right day to just do live streams because it hasn't been very eventful, and it wouldn't have made a good live stream. There's one of LDB Transport leaving with their load. A nice little tidy one. Oh, he might be parking up there for tonight actually. I don't know. Nothing to do with me. Not my job. We have had a bit of a nightmare at the house factory. We ended up sitting for like 2 hours, and then they realised that it wasn't going to fit. The load wasn't going to fit on the trailer without being too high. So it was a bit of a struggle, and it's resulted in us not getting back to the yard, and we're going to be spending the night here waiting at the house factory. There was an option to just turn around and go back to the yard and then go back home. That would have ended up putting us on a 15-hour day, and there's no real need for it. Hello Mr. Fallen Alien. Yes, this is the third live stream for today. It'll soon be Friday. Chin up. Yep, I'm alright, Dan. Once again, I wish Jackie Marriott all the best in her recovery from a stroke. One of your fellow viewers that watches the channel as well has had a stroke, so she's in hospital recovering at the moment. Hello Daka54. Oh dear. So we are now currently trailerless outside the house factory. Not a lot we can do. Nice early finish yet, but not a productive day at all. We've unloaded our bricks this morning, popped across to Hartlebury, where one of our other viewers has loaded this evening or this afternoon, so they missed us by a few hours. And now we've just got to sit out and wait for our load tomorrow. The load was meant to be going to Swindon for 8:30 tomorrow morning. Ideally we would be parked out here with the trailer loaded, ready to rock and roll. Yes, don't get me wrong, I haven't personally had a bad day. It's just not been very productive in terms of work. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm well, Stephen Green. Thank you very much. Yes, I cleaned Cinderella this morning at the first brick place in Redditch, and we've barely done anything since then. Yes, the trailer load went fine. We just ended up sitting for almost 3 hours to get them unloaded, and it also ended up in a blazing row with a business owner. Almost got into a bit of fisticuffs with him, but you know, it's one of them. The frame of mind I'm in, I'm not letting people talk to me like that. And yeah, for the first time in my adult life, we actually almost ended up coming to blows with someone else, and I'm proud of myself for standing my ground. And I think the fact that he knew I wasn't scared of him led to him just backing off, and you know, he came all squared up. There was someone, basically, I was parked, it's like a dead end road, and all that comes out is, hey buddy, hope you're well, buddy's in sight. I haven't spoke to you since your donation before. It has shown up as a transaction on my YouTube analytics. The payment hasn't come through yet. I think it'll have gone straight to AdSense. So yes, I will let you know if it does come through straight away. Yes, Dave, but I have to stand up for myself. Basically, what was happening was, say I was on the lane here, unloading, and a white van decided to park here, and someone came out of one of the units and was beeping the horn like crazy, flashing the lights and everything for me to get out the way. And I sat there for a little while. This van, I thought this van had stopped blocking the road, so you know, he couldn't even fit through the gap. So anyway, I started the engine up and I thought, you know, I shouldn't have to move anyway, but I was gonna. And just as I was about to pull forward, a forklift came with some big, like 2.5 meter beams on, so I couldn't move forward anyway. So I looked back at the guy and I was like, well, I can't go anywhere at the moment because there's a forklift here, I'm waiting for the forklift. To which he responded, just move your effing truck, I don't care, get out my effing way, all this. And you know, I just went off. I turned Cinderella off, took the key out the ignition so I didn't get locked out, and I went and spoke to the guy. And you know, I actually asked him, I says, when I actually got there, he could perfectly fit through. I asked him whether he'd actually got a license, you know. Don't get me wrong, I didn't help making the guy any more relaxed, but if he wants to come at with that attitude, then so be it. And basically I turned around to him, I says, I could go over there, get in one of those other Arctics, and then drive that through the same gap that you're crying about getting your little Seat come through. See you later, George. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, so for those of you just joining, we've had a pretty pants day. We are at the house factory. We couldn't get our load because when they actually took the materials and stacked them up as if to load them and count them all up, it turned out that it was going to be too high. So I've dropped my trailer in there and came out and clocked off. And then I'm not cooking tonight, Fallen. Kevin the fridge has packed in. There's something wrong with him, so unfortunately I think we're gonna lose the spare burgers that we had. I've popped over to the garage, bobtailed it round there and got myself some samosas, and I've just warmed them up. I had 2 eclairs as well, so I'm all fed, I'm all watered, and I'm just doing this little live chat just to fill you all in. I don't know why I'm glowing. So yeah, I mean, like that guy, he was ranting and raving, and he basically, there is a really bad kind of it is a very bad way of unloading and everything. There's always people getting temporarily blocked while they're unloading stuff with the forklifts and that, so I can understand where the guy's coming from. He runs a business there, and the traffic to his business is always being held up or getting in and out. So I can understand his anguish, and at the end of the day, you don't argue with lorry drivers, especially when they're up there with anxiety at the moment. So yeah, I think twice he went back to his car and then came back to me, squaring up, and I literally didn't move. I didn't stand back. I didn't go on a defensive. I was ready. I was actually ready. And luckily it didn't come to a fight, because I've never had a fight in my adult life, to be honest. So that would have been quite entertaining. Yeah, he had no patience. But anyway, when it all come to a head, he got in his car and went to speed off, and just before he went, he stopped and apologised to some extent. Like, we both shook hands after it. I says, look mate, I says, I'm not here for a fight. At the end of the day, I'm not being spoken to like that. So we both agreed to still be friends, eh? Other energy drinks are available, but Monster is one of my favourite. We're at the house factory, just by junction 5 of the M6. Anybody going over junction 5 tonight? There's a nice red amber there. So we've ended up having to stay here, and the worst... Well, that's it, buddy. That's exactly what it is. I beat him up here. He didn't want to fight me. He gave it all the mouth as if he was gonna fight me, and he didn't. So at the end of the day, he knows I wasn't scared of him. All the employees at the brickyard was like, yeah, he's always like that. We just ignore him. And I think they all ignore him because no one wants to stand up to him. So I did. It's just one of them at the end of the day. How is the lorry? Oh, can you imagine driving a dust cart? Damn it. Dust cart? Does that mean are you in America, Daka? Are you all the way across the pond calling it a dust cart? Hello, USA, if you are. Oh, you're in the UK. Okay. Never mind. Alright, you asked how the lorry is, Peter. Let's show you how Cinderella is. She is looking good. She's like, well, CJ, if you're not working, you can at least clean me. And I'm like, okay then, Cinders. Sounds better than a refuse freighter. Yeah, just a bit. Right. So we've managed to give her a spit and polish inside. She's all looking nice and clean. I haven't cleaned down the footwell just yet. I don't do that as often as the rest of the cab because it just gets muddy. I know there are drivers out there who just get in and out in their shoes and leave their shoes on the side and the socks and... Oh, excuse me. I can't be dealing with all that. So let's pop our little side lights on. Turn you off. And let's show you. We managed to clean the tanks. Clean all the the bodywork. But we haven't done any of the rubbers. And the camera's a bit greasy. There you go. So we got the tanks looking half decent. Couldn't reach all the way up there. The only bit I haven't done is there, thinking about it. I forgot about that. But we've got all down here done. Hey Carl. So she's definitely looking nice and shiny, especially with all the lights coming from the house factory. Same over the other side. Managed to get all the... Look at that. Make sure I don't get run over. The lean green machine. Yes, Maverick, thank you very much. I got this tank sorted out as well. Sheets are all nice and folded up. I've started folding them instead of rolling them up, just to get them a bit flatter on the back. And you can't really see much else. But yeah, apart from that side panel, which I forgot to... I stood on the back here and reached over, and then I meant to stand on the inside there and get there, but never mind. Hey Matt Krista, welcome. I always keep a bit of pride. I do sometimes, well, I do stand up there and give her a wipe there, but there was already unloading me, so you can see the difference. And if you haven't already seen it in the past, that is where we had to drive our Cinderella out of the path of some of the roof beams that the forklift driver was dropping on me. If you look at the guy up there, I don't think you'll see it. Right, it's not very clear, but if you see those topmost floor packs, basically there was a forklift driver unloading me down in, down south somewhere. I forget where it was now. Right down the south, down near Southampton and that. And oh, lights out. Oh, you can still see me. Do you want me like that? Lights on or off, guys? No, it's too dark. Yeah, what was I saying? The guy said, "Oh, we'll unload you. I'll reverse, and then I'll drive past you." So I had to reverse once he went back with the floor beams, floor kits they're called, about 4 meters long or so. So yeah, he reversed back, picked him up, started reversing back. I started reversing back, and he started to go forward to drive past me before I got even remotely past his swing. What's for dinner, Maverick? No, I've already had some. I haven't seen Russ or spoke to him for quite a while, Dan. I hope he's alright too. Hopefully he'll start uploading again soon. But anyway, the forklift driver started to drive around, and I'm looking and I'm like, nah, no, don't get going yet. So I beeps the horn, tries getting his attention, but I'm the opposite side to his arm. So he didn't see me telling him to stop, and I'm like, right, it's do or die. So I swung cinders over that way to try and get away from the packs, and no, he caught them. Am I planning to go to another car showroom? We are going to film another subscriber shout out video this Saturday. However, my PC is currently not recognising my keyboard and mouse. My laptop software has turned around and says this is only a demo version, which I didn't realise. So I can't make any more until I purchase the software, and I want to put Windows 10 on the laptop before I purchase the software, because I think if I buy it and then upgrade to Windows 10, I'll probably have to buy it again, so I'm not wasting the money twice. Yeah, so my bad technology luck. Plenty of ways to get it for free. Perhaps there is, Maverick. NCH, I think it was. NCH software suite. And so yes, it's a bit of a nightmare. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do it. Now, do I give a bit of a spoiler to it? Do you guys want a bit of a spoiler where it's going? It's not gonna be a car showroom, and it's not gonna be a truck showroom, but it is gonna be involving trucks, and it is gonna involve one of Britain's, well, in my opinion and many others, one of the UK's best fleets, best looking. So no. Eddie, stop. Sorry to all the Stobart fans, but no. Best looking. No, we're not cooking tonight, Alan. We are just chilling out. We've had some samosas from the garage. I might make myself another coffee, or I'll just run over there and use their urn. But yeah, I needed to wrap off today's vlog, and like I said earlier, it is good that I didn't do a recording today, because there would not have been a lot. I got a nice live stream earlier. If you watch the first one, I think it was, Oh My Trucking Live, that was when I was I got a nice, I think it was nearly an hour. Another live one on you here. Hello, Rolf. Coles, Banbury. No, that would be nice. I didn't realise they're based in Banbury. I slept there the other night. I could have gone to their yard. I don't want to spoil. I'm not going to reveal the company. It's a company based in the Midlands, not far from Wolverhampton, and that's as much as you're getting. You're going to have to wait. but we've reached over 2,300 subscribers now. Hey Bilbo Baggins, thank you for dropping in. Take care, buddy. Yeah, I'm not sure. The video won't be out Saturday, I'm pretty much sure of that. The channel's growing pretty fast. It's had another bit of a slow start, a slowdown again, I should say. From 2,000 to 2,300 has gone really quick. Yes, Matt Christer, I realised the name was new to the channel, buddy. I welcome you. There's plenty of old stuff for you to check out. And you'll understand the last month or so has been a bit of a nightmare regarding technology, but we're battling through it. We're battling through. Free Monday Yorkshire, yes, free live streams. I figured I'd do a live stream day because it takes a lot of the stress about editing and all that. So it's nice. Plus I can do longer videos and not have to worry about how much memory I'm using. So I had a nice video earlier when we was taking all the straps off the bricks. So my day's been fine because I've hardly done anything. Have I been to Dursley? No. You prefer more live streams? Okay, George. The only thing I find with live streams is that not many people, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't care how many people watch them all as such. However, when I do it, when I make everything into one vlog at the day, a lot of people can watch that. Whereas if I do a few vlogs, a few live streams in the day, people just pick and choose. They watch that one. Oh, he's only doing that. So you know, it is what it is. I don't mind doing the live streams. I'm gonna try and figure out a way to do it more like when I'm driving, because I can't have the phone because it makes really a lot of banging noises and it doesn't quite sit. If I get a better phone holder and I don't need the sat nav on Google Maps, what I'll do one of the days is try and put you here on the dash and just have it live streaming. Obviously I won't be able to respond to everyone, but you'll all be able to tune in, chill out and see the motorway. I hope you enjoy the videos as well, George. What about Gloucester? Yeah, I've been to Gloucester. Are you from Dudley? No. No, not far from Dudley though, Wolverhampton to be precise. Although my accent's, a lot of people struggle to pinpoint my accent. Is that a bit better? Which phone do I have? Currently it's just an S5. Dudley, you gotta be kidding. No, I'm not from Dudley. If I was working for Stobart, maybe. Yeah. What do I clean the trucks with? I've been using white diamond, but it tarnishes with the first sight of rain. Okay, Dan, thank you for joining. What do I use to clean the truck with? Right, let's zoom you back out. I'm surprised you bastards, Alan. Have you not been paying attention? We have those, and I also use, don't forget this isn't paid promotion or nothing. Did you hear my knee crack then? We used Demon Machine car plant. What else have I got? I've just refilled this one back up. Demon Shine, spray on shine, that's pretty good. And Demon Clean Super Cleaner. This yellow one is what I used to use inside. And then upstairs we've also got a chrome. This is like the Tire Shine one. Ultra Tire Shine. It's really good on the plastics and that. Demon do a metal polish. I don't think they do. It's from Carplan. And then up here we got the chrome pinks, chrome embellishes, super fast wax, which I haven't tried yet, and then you've got super fabric cleaner. The fabric cleaner, I did use it on the seat, but you have to make sure you agitate it really well, because as you can see, it has left patches. I'm not going to blame the product, because I think it's down to how I need one of those proper well, I need one of those proper things to clean material with, you know, the plastic things with all the scrubbers on. Scrubbers, he said scrubbers. I should get Luke to hook me up with a tom-tom. Well, hey AKA, I have actually been contacted by a marketing company as well. We're waiting for feedback. I don't know why I'm glowing, guys, I'm really sorry. I look like some kind of alien. Am I glowing on your screen? God, it's so annoying. But yeah, we've been contacted by a marketing firm to see if we wanted to work with a certain dash cam and sat nav manufacturer. I bet this is making a right row for you guys. Only my head. Yeah, my head's always shining. Luke calls it a twat nav. Yeah. Oh dear. But I'm still waiting for another email. I need to speak to Luke actually and see if they've been back in touch with him. Because if they've got back in touch with him and they haven't got back in touch with me, it's not good news, I'm guessing. But we'll see. That glow is from my halo. Not today though. That rhymed. Definitely no halo today. I've had a go at... I've shouted at a woman who... oh God. Not even going to go into it. Using a horn instead of a brain. And then I've nearly had the fisticuffs with that gentleman. So yeah, definitely no halo today. Don't mess with CJC when he's got a high anxiety, I tell you. I just use Google at the moment. Google Maps and my old Truckers Atlas. But yeah, the Chrome, I'm trying to get in talks with Chrome to see if they do want to get involved. They have said that they would like to do something with me. But I don't want it to look like I'm just filling you all with sponsors and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to take it easy, you know. Obviously I haven't got the massive reach like Luke C has and some of the others. So, you know, you don't think Luke got paid for the TomTom video? I don't know, it's all speculation whether he has or not. I helped the driver reverse on that tight road. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, I didn't realise, but a little bit later on, a foreign driver went there, and I don't know whether he just swung it around, but my gosh, it didn't seem to take him very long to turn round. I would have gone up there and helped him as well, but by the time I'd have walked up there, he'd have done it. I don't know whether he had a 40-footer on, but I'm not sure whether he just managed to just take it real tight and swing it in one. Maybe take out of the way, he might have took the wall out. Oh dear. But yeah, I'm a wee bit a little bit sad tonight that it's another night out away. But I did have there was a small option of me just going and coming back here in the morning. That would have meant me having another 15-hour day. And what time am I going home? I'm going home tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going home. Hopefully. I need to be back by 4:30. Why am I yawning when I only got up? I had a massive lie-in today. What time did we start today? We started in Bicester this morning. We were based in Wolverhampton. 5:20 we started this morning, guys. Absolute lying. But you do get days like that. We get some late starts, or we get some early starts. Do I know where home is? Well, you're out all week, Yorkshire. When I did start for Squires, I did want to. Well, I did say to him that I wanted to be back at least one of the nights. Yes, George, it is a wee bit early, but the days before I started, Monday I started at 4:10. So I got up at like 3:30 and... Oh dear! I think maybe it started to catch up on me, but last night I was in bed for 9 o'clock. I had a really early one. I feel like I'm just waffling on anyway now. I see Luke's doing a question and answers video. I was thinking of doing one myself for 2,500 subscribers, but I'll let Luke finish all these and that first. What I need to do is just work on my own health at the moment, obviously. Stop getting so it's hard to explain it. It's not entirely anxious because I'm not worried about everything. It's more like a no idea. You can't explain it. What's for tea? I've already had tea. I've had 2 lamb samosas. This afternoon. Was I live? I think it was in my live video. I made some sandwiches. I had a pork pie sandwich, guys. Pork pie sandwich, you heard it here first. I thought I'd bought the pork pies with Branston pickle on. And then when I came to open them, they were just normal pork pies. So I thought, right, got the knife, whacked it on a sandwich. And then we had some cheese and onion crisps. And, oh gosh. Did I save you any? There's 2 pork pies in Kevin, but the Kevin's broke. Kevin, the fridge is broken. Pork pie sandwich, man. It wasn't too bad, actually. Well, Dakar, I've also got some of those, you know, the larger kind of pork pies with the egg in. I got some slices of that. And I thought about putting that in a bread sandwich as well, but I'd already got 6 slices of bread on the go. I didn't want 8 sandwiches. Or 8, you know what I mean, 4 sandwiches. I only just about managed to eat the 6. A gala pie sandwich. Gala pie, I don't think it was called a gala pie, but it is known as that as well. I was really looking forward to some Branston pickle. Ain't my truck fitted with a fridge? No, my truck isn't fitted with a fridge. We just have Kevin. Although Kevin is poorly at the moment. Kevin! There you are, Kevin the fridge. But he's not working. I think me and this bin's gonna fall out, I'll tell you that. You buy normal port. Yes, that's a good idea, Dakar. That's a good idea. Could do that. Thinking about it, I've got some. What did I buy? I bought some rice pudding. I might have some rice pudding in a bit. And I also bought something to put in it. I can't remember what it was. I'm pressing all the buttons. Oh, have I got to move again? Oh my god. What am I doing? Cinderella? Cinderella's alarm's going off. Ah. Ah. Marmalade. Orange marmalade. So I might put a dollop of that in my rice pudding a little later on, but I'm not that hungry, to be honest. That sandwich filled me up, and the samosas, so yeah, I know what you're saying, Robert. I've seen those ones. Don't have fisticuffs with the bin. Hey, John Deere Josh. Nutella, yeah. Normally you put just jam. Yeah, good idea. The Great Truck Robbery. Evening Dardy 37. Welcome to your soap for the night. Beats EastEnders, doesn't it? Or is it, what is it now? 20 past 8. So what is it now? Is it the second instalment of Emmerdale while we wait for Corrie to start its third run or something? Soaps just anger me. You've just made a beef curry. Oh yes, very nice. Now have you made it or have you microwaved it? The old woman is watching that tat, yeah. Good evening, I've not watched EastEnders in years. Good. NCSI, that's not bad. A blank screen beats EastEnders. Oh yeah, yeah. Bellew versus Hay. Oh. I don't know. Did anyone watch the Eubank fight over the weekend? I managed to. I got to round 5. Fell asleep for round 5. My mate took a picture of me. I'll tell you something. I know I pulled some faces and facial expressions. It was a bit of a letdown, LA. But so was I. I went round my mates and I fell asleep from round 10 to the end. No, I don't, Robert. I have had the urge to very many times, Robert. don't tempt me. Last time I was here, around about 6 o'clock, they order a chippy, or one of them goes to the chippy. And I caught them eating the chippy today. I told them to remind me next time they do one. But there's a pub right up the top of the road. Bro, I'm not going there. I'm not going to the pub. I don't need beer till the weekend. No, I'm not in a lay-by tonight, LA. We are beside the ASEC motorway. Junction 5 is right up there. I mean, look at that. I know there's a bit of glare because of the camera. The camera's a bit greasy again. Go have a beer, CJ. Nah. Do I bump Russell up there? No, I haven't bumped into him for ages. Who was it who liked my legs the other day? Oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. So, has anyone actually had a good day? Anyone had a good day? I'm not saying mine's been bad. It's been bad for the company. But I've loved it. That's a great job to find. What time is bedtime? CJ snack bar. No, that's not me. Without YouTube, I would be would I be lonely without YouTube? Hey Paul Bennett. Do I get annoyed being in the truck after being in it all day? Curious. I get annoyed when that happens, yeah. I get annoyed when I don't actually get annoyed now. There's ample opportunities for me to go. I can get out now and go for a walk if I wanted to. But if I went to, what's that? Alright? I'm gonna have to put you down a minute. See, I almost went home today, and if I went home, and I might have had a chance to pick up Wazza Games and do a road trip tomorrow. But no, the only chance he might be able to come is Friday. But I can't promise because I don't know. I don't know what's gonna be going on. There's a place up near you called CJ Travels. Doesn't he just? Been off today and yesterday, back in tomorrow night. Supermarket driving. Oh dear. 4 on 4 off, is that Doddy? Doddy, 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 Doddy. You're not going to KFC, are you? I haven't met him in real life, no. Second channel idea. What, have I got a second channel idea, or? God's sake. Fixed Friday, Saturday. Okay, that's not too bad. Just wondering, as the last time the vlogs were sick. Not quite sure what you mean there. What do you mean, Daniel Roast? The KFC ordeal is a laugh. Well, at the end of the day, I'm not 100%. Is it, I know it's something to do with DHL not being able to deliver the chicken. Now, DHL not being able to deliver it, or is it DHL not being able to collect it, store it, and then deliver it? Because it's a major show that if something doesn't go right in the offices, something goes very wrong on the floor, which is why they've had to shut so many stores. But you wouldn't have got that if the gods were in charge. Do I deliver coils to Albury? E-rate sounds about right. I did open the channel ages and ages ago, so it could be. DHL driver sorted. What's gone wrong there then? Oh, I know. DHL majority use agency drivers. That'll serve them right. See you later, AKA. You're up at 3. Yes, get to bed, buddy. Oh, Paul asked me earlier what time's bedtime, and I'll probably go to bed once I've finished the stream and spoke to my dear. I'm ready for bed now, to be honest. I did fancy doing some drawing, but nah, changed my mind. Sounds like the hygienes of the chickens. Maybe LA. I've heard something about they haven't actually got the storage. The actual, they took the contract on and they hadn't got the storage to store all the frozen chickens. I'm assuming it's frozen and not fresh. But don't forget, you had all the fracard with Two Sisters. Two Sisters have shut a few depots, and I think, I'm not 100%, but I think Two Sisters make some of the chickens as well. So if they're shutting factories down, then there's going to be less chickens from that side of things as well. But at the end of the day, you know, Daniel Roast. We went down the southwest last week for quite a few times. My first job was a cold rolled steel mill operator. I've got no idea, Dardy. I honestly have no idea. Yes, I used to, where the when the steel coils are slit into the smaller coils, they go to rolling mills and various other places. I used to work in a rolling mill. So the steel went in one end, through a bunch of rollers, and was formed into all sorts of shapes. Mine was normally this shape with holes in it, 3mm thick, and then packed. And it's where I did that. My good old scar that's been with me since I was 18. Can you see it? Can you see it? Huh? Can you? If you think my head's bald, it's even balder there. That was a pretty nasty scar, actually. I don't think I've ever told you about it. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, everyone's going. Everyone's going. Must try harder. I am not entertaining when I'm not cooking. Basically that was my own fault predominantly, but we always used to duck under the coils at the end. Shaved beard, shaved head and long beard has been my best look. Do I look better with a beard and bald? Have I spoken to my wife? Well, I should hope I have. Yes, I spoke to her and I spoke to Joseph just before I came live. You used to take the course to the Midlands on Ferry Masters. Hip hop beats. See you, bio. Do I have a favourite thing to haul? No, not really. The good thing about general haulage is it can be anything and everything. Like we did those cabins yesterday. It could be, it's going to be timber tomorrow, coils the day after. I prefer, no, I haven't done containers. Are you off, Peter? Okay, thank you for joining, buddy. Take care. I think my favourite thing so far is the extended loads. I like the long stuff. I haven't done tippers. The only thing I've done is fridge work and curtain side work and flatbeds. And out of them all, I prefer the flatbeds. It's a lot harder work, keeps me a bit fit, keeps me a bit exercised, keeps me healthy. It is much more challenging. And it's a lot more rewarding as well. You know, I used to max out my driving hours just so we could get Lidl some yogurts and stuff like that. What trailers are the most difficult to pull? Well, that's a tough one really, because there's that many trailers that I haven't tried. Hello, old school. The title's What a Day because it's just been a bit not very productive really. We're at the house factory now waiting for our load for tomorrow because they couldn't load it earlier, and in the morning I still can't get it straight away because it has to go in to be restacked because it was too tall. We spent 3 hours or so unloading our load of bricks earlier as well, so it's just been one of them days. It's nothing nothing too bad. I've heard that there is a 2-year experience issue for new drivers. Is that correct? Well, if you mean 2 years experience, a lot of them do want experience, but with some companies they do try to. Some companies will just give you a chance. Do you want to hear the planes? I'll open the door a little bit, window. Might be able to hear the planes. Oh, side lights are still on. Oh, right, so it is a bit hard to get experience, don't get me wrong. Digger Dave here. Hey Digger Dave, been watching your vlogs for a while and really enjoy them. Thank you very much, David Smith or Digger Dave. Old school, enjoying your vlogs, getting the 5-year-old to sleep. She loves dropping off watching my vlogs. Well, I'm so glad my voice is so softening to get her off. Oh, that's made my day, that has. If you want to get your kids to sleep, put my vlogs on. Oh dear. What trailers are most difficult to pull? If you can copy and paste it, you haven't got to donate, buddy. I forgot about that. If you copy and paste, it should say CJACEY in the middle. I'm trying to. Thank you, David. Thank you. I've been doing my best considering the circumstances. Warehouse to wheels plan is absolutely fantastic, Dardy. Go for it. Thank you very much in advance if you do wish to donate, LA. It will be much appreciated, and it will probably help go towards me getting Windows 10 on the laptop, ready to update you all with the new videos on there. What did they do to take the... Oh, I don't know, Yorkshire. It was just a nightmare. Hey, E-Ray Baglam, I'm good, thank you. She said thank you, that's made her day. What's her name, old school? And have I been trucking long? I've been driving them for... I've had my license about 5.5 months. Good night, Ellie. What a lovely name, Ellie. Good night, Ellie. Sleep well. I would... Right, I've got to answer this question before I carry on. I think probably the hardest trailers to pull, without going along the lines of like abnormal loads, the hardest ones are probably the tippers. But now they've fitted things in there to stop the stuff sloshing around, so maybe car transporters would be the hardest, because with car transporters you can't just drive down the road and move over if you want to. You've got to like this road for instance, you can't just drive down it because of all the trees. You can't touch the trees with your load. If I'm on like with a flatbed or a curtain sider, you can see the sides of the truck when you've had to move across or when you've had to avoid something and you've just gone and you've just caught the hedge and stuff like that. So I'm gonna say that car transporters are the hardest thing to pull, because you've got to be aware not just of what's on the road, not just of what's ahead, but you've also got to be aware of anything near to hanging over the road. Do I think a new pass could go straight to being an owner driver? Pulling for barren wood or tarmac? Well, LA, it's very adventurous, I must say. Being a first time driver, you are, well, not always, but you're gonna make mistakes, and there's that much legislation with your driving time, there's that much legislation with running a truck, that it might just be, don't get me wrong, if you do decide to do it, I wish you all the best luck in the world, but it would be tough, and a mistake would be costly, especially if it's your first truck and you're an owner operator. So I suppose I wouldn't advise it being a new driver. Do I think about buying a truck? E-Ray, at the moment I would rather no, I would like to have my own truck, don't get me wrong, but there's so much red tape around everything, and don't get me wrong, the people who've been doing it for years will turn around and say, ah, it's easy once you know how to do it. My uncle's got a few. Hi Brooklyn, I'm good, thank you, hope yourself is too. I think one of the only ways, or the only reasons I'd actually buy my own truck is to help promote the industry, as opposed to buying a truck to work, because there wouldn't be that much difference in what I'm doing now. The boss used to drive. Hello Canada, hey. A.N. Rail Fanning, hello Canada. One day I'll be over there. Mark my words. My boss does drive, but he's mainly in the office. So the gods do have their licenses, etc. But I'm not going to discuss my uncle's work, LA, sorry. It's just his own business, and I'll keep that as that, to be honest, sorry. Ah. There you go, Paulie K says there, if you damage the car, you have to pay for it. That means you have to fully inspect them. How many tractor units? I think we got about 9. I think we got 8 on the road. I'm not 100%. I've never actually seen them all together to count them. I'm sorry I'm a bit phlegmy. It's this energy drink. Other energy drinks are available, but none are a monster like this. You're in two minds about getting your HGV. Got all the paperwork here, but reluctant to put yourself through the license at your own costs. If I was going to buy a truck, I'll get back to you again, LA. I'd buy a DAF XF106 if I was going to buy my own truck, or alternatively I'd buy something American and eye-catching and run it over here. See you later, Daniel Rose. Thank you for the questions and the interaction. Right, Lee Snadden. Firstly, welcome to the channel, buddy. And if you like what you see in my videos, and if you like trucks, because trucks are cool, bear in mind you're going to have to spend about 1,500 quid on class 2, and then 1,500 quid to get your Arctic like I'm driving now. If you've got the money available, and if you're really into trucking, then go for it. If your heart's in it, go for it. If it's something you want to do, yeah. If you don't want to be if you don't want to work long days, if you just want to work 9 till 5, get home and have your tea cooked, don't do it. If you want to enjoy being out on the open road, yes, it is long hours. It's up to you, but I can advise you as much as I want. I'm biased because I am a trucker. Hey Mick Higgy, thank you for joining us, Mick. Yeah, I'm biased because trucking's in my blood, trucking's in my genes, and I love it to bits. As hard as it is, and as stressful it is, and as sacrificial as it is, you know. See you later, Yorkshire. Thanks for joining me. If I could put anything on my trailer and deliver it, what would it be? It would probably be a Porsche Panamera and deliver it to my house. I'd also like to give it a go taking the I'm not sure, but I think our shunters are 141. But it's a project and a half. Hey Dave Sutherland, hope you're well. So Lee Snadden, I hope that's helped you in any way. It also depends if you've got a supportive wife / girlfriend, or if you're a single man, just do it. If you're single on your own and you're comfortable, just do it. If you've got young kids or a family or your wife doesn't want you to do it, then don't do it. If she doesn't want you to do it, don't, because it'll only go the wrong way. My dear was with me before I was a lorry driver, and now during when I am a lorry driver. Best type of trailers, I wouldn't say there's a best type, to be honest. I've done truck driving for 23 years. Hats off to you, Robert. Yeah, I understand that, Dardy. Don't get me wrong, Lee. You can get jobs where you've got more routine hours. You've got jobs out there that you start every day 8 o'clock, and within reason you're back at a reasonable time. But then you get everything. Trevor Hurst, can you say hello to your missus? No, sorry. I'm going to say hello to you. Hello, Mrs. Trevor Hurst. God, I messed that up, didn't I? I really messed that up. You're going to do the test in a few weeks, but worried you won't get a job because you got no experience. I know the feeling, Ed Rover. Fortunately, I was lucky because my uncle put me through and he offered me a job within about 6 months. So, yes, luckily I haven't had the first little bit of looking for experience because I passed in November. Hello, dearie. Are you tired, dearie? Everybody welcome my first lady. Good evening, Mrs. CJC to be. The best way to get experience is probably an agency, but beware, you will be thrown in at the deep end. There will be places you'll go to and you'll think, what am I doing here? What have I got to do? Because nothing will be explained to you. You're expected to know everything. Some companies will be good and they'll give you a good tutor. They'll say what you got to do, show you the ropes. But others will be like, you'll turn up, they'll say, there's your truck keys, there's your paperwork, see you later. Hey Julie. Oh dear. A mate paid for yours and gave you a job to go with it. Well done, Dardy. That's the same for me, except it was my uncle. Did Joseph go to sleep all right? LA, he gave me the job about 6 months later on a rigid, and then passed my class 1 about a month or so later. That was sweet, Dardy. Yes. The council paid for your car licence as well. Wow. Sam's won him over. I can imagine. Everybody welcome, my dear. Yeah, apparently my vlogs are really good to put this guy's 5-year-old daughter Ellie to sleep. I hope she's asleep now. Can't believe that. That's really funny. Oh dear, someone's broken down. You might see him in the window. It's a shame really. I should put the motorway in the background so you can all see what's going on up there. That's why you watch them in bed, lol. There you go. It's not just that guy's daughter that I bore to sleep. My dull monotone voice is enough to put anyone off. Shall we relocate? This is why I advise to get unlimited internet if you're a lorry driver. I bet Free are like, oh gosh, why did we offer him unlimited internet? How about that? Appreciate some feedback. Fully aware of the cost and lifestyle. My old man's fully supportive. He's a driver. Can't get over the fact your doctors want £170 for a medical. I can't remember whether I can't remember going for my medical, you know. She's still watching. Oh, old school. Come on now. Mind you, it is half term. How come the gods didn't let me? They did say I could have gone home, but they was looking like they was about to start loading it, and then I'd have been. The main reason I didn't go home was the fact that they was going to start to load it during the night. So I've left my trailer here, and it was just so I didn't have to fart around, get up at the crack of dawn, and I've got to be back home by 4:30 tomorrow. So I wanted to get gone from here as soon as possible. But after I'd finished my shift, yeah, I didn't go for a medical, so maybe I'm already fit enough to drive. Can't you tell? Huh? Oh dear. Can't believe I just tensed up for you all. It would be so cool if someone went over. If someone drove over on the live stream, beeping their horn. Anyone travelling up the M6 southbound, give us a 2. Oh! Liquid incident. It's done. Oh dear. Had to happen. Monster drink. Yay. Good job microfiber mat was there. Soak it all up. Man. It wouldn't be a CJACEY video without some form of liquid. Only myself to blame. Pooh is the other seat. Yeah. But Bird isn't. She snuck around. Bird's stuck to the chair. Sorry, Pooh's still literally where I put him. The amount of times he dropped behind my back. How many times did I pick him back up behind my head? And as soon as I've come over here, he's just still... Look at him. Oh, man. He's just still there. He's like, lol. See, I can sit here all night, buddy. But not with you there. He looks pretty cool, actually. Oh, dear. Who's like, I see you wanted to use me as a pillow, but I shall not be a pillow. I will make it as awkward as I can. Man, that my bins. Ooh. Stinks. Why did I smell it? Nope, missed. I am so clumsy. I know. I mean, look at these. These are the kind of people. Why are they on the road? You're not going to see them. They're going up the slick road to get onto the M6. And you can see that they're doing about 25 miles an hour. This lower road here is going up to join the M6. What am I throwing the green thing at? I'm trying to throw it back up in the shelf. I'm trying to throw my microfiber back up here on the opposite side. It went there fine the first time, but after the liquid incident, there you go. I got it. Do I think driver's pay reflects the job? Some driver's pay does, and some doesn't. Some of us get paid pittance, and some of us get paid well. It just varies too much. We don't get paid enough, but it is what it is. Oh man, I don't know what. I know what it is. It's them beef burgers. I'm not getting them out now. I got beef burgers underneath in Kevin the fridge, and Kevin the fridge has died on me today. So, oh, Buddy's Insight. I forgot you asked earlier. Would I be lonely without YouTube? I'd definitely be lonely without my phone. Lonely in terms of not being able to talk to the family and stuff like that. I wouldn't be lonely as such if I was somewhere like here and that. I'd be out there boring the crap out of someone else, hovering around and talking to them. Or I'd have had a walk up to the local or something and had a little pint and tried staring at someone until they said hello. But I think at the moment it's just great to be able to do this. There's not many lorry drivers that do YouTube and that, and if more of them did it, there'd be more people that you could watch and interact with, and it'd be great. But other drivers might not want to. It's very solitary, and a lot of people that just don't want to. They don't want to have a fuss. They don't want to talk to people. They don't have to. We all do it because we enjoy it, yeah, diesel in the blood. I will talk to anyone about anything, yes dear. No one else spills liquid on a nightly basis. Hello George G1, hope you're well. Where are you from, George G1? You gotta hit the sack. See you later, Rolf. See you later, Rolf. Sorry I haven't been cooking some fine cuisine for you this evening. I got myself a samosa. I got a samosa earlier. Chipping him. Okay, cool. See you later, E-Ray. Thank you for joining me. See you later. I think at the end of the day, the bosses pay what they want to pay, and the drivers will come and go, and eventually you'll get settled with drivers that are, what's the word? Oh, where you're just happy with it, content. That's it. The drivers will stay that are content, whereas the drivers that don't think it's enough will go looking for somewhere else. So I think I have been to Chippenham. I think I have. Excusez-moi. Let me get my old map book out. Chippenham, 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 Chippenham. I think I have been to Chippenham. Do you know what page it's on? Chippenham, 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 Chippy. Being happy is really important. Yes, Dardy, of course. And that's why I'm with my dear, because she makes me happy. The happiest man alive. And that's my problem. Too happy. Junction 17 of the M4. Righty ho. That narrows it down a bit. Oh, think. It's where all those damn weight limits are, innit? Brownie points for me. Is that the one called truck stop? Pit stop, sorry. No, that's where are we? Where are we? Where are we? God. Drank a pub dry last time you were there. Right, Chippenham. There. Well, I've been to Devizes. I've been to Melksham. I went down the 350 the one evening, yeah. That was on the way down to... There's actually a picture on my Instagram, I believe, from there. Yeah, I don't think I've been to Chippenham itself. But I'm sure we did used to go round. I wonder if I used to go that way down to Andover. Might have possibly used to go that way. Oh no, we went over the 417, sorry. So, yes. Oh dear. So tomorrow, we are hoping to just wait and see what goes on. The load is going to be restacked and we'll hopefully be ready for 7 o'clock, but I ain't counting on that. Definitely ain't counting on that. Hello to everyone new to the channel. Hello to everyone incoming. Sorry I ain't doing nothing much. I think we'll be going to Swindon, but if they load it too late then I don't think we will, but it's only a couple of hours down the road. We've got to be back. Oh dear. Can't believe how could Kevin go and leave us? But I don't know what the problem is, because I've tried the plug hasn't blown, the fuse hasn't gone in that, and I've checked the fuse inside the wire here. There's no way that's just shocked me. That was not... I don't know, I don't think it's gone. No idea what's wrong with it, so... At the moment, we're without a fridge, which is pretty pants. You've got Bristol to Castle Douglas. Wow. Is it still plugged in? It's still plugged in, yeah, but I'd pulled the fuse out and I wasn't touching none of the wires. I don't think that shot... He couldn't have shot me. I might have a... Nah, that wasn't an electric shock. Hey John Paul Russell, hope you're well. I'm good, thank you. Bit of a naff day. See you later, Fallen. Is there a rest button if it's overloaded? No. What I did realise though is it was constantly on. Has anyone else got an electric fridge? It was constantly on. Now I thought it would have been like thermostated where it goes off and on again, but yes, it's a good job. Yeah, I did think you might have meant that old school. Can't see anything on there. Is it rain on the window? No, it's... Oh, there's a... Wow, is the quality that good? There is a tiny bit of rain there. It is raining, yep. There goes Cinderella's shine. Hello, Mike. Goodness me, I should have put that fast wax on and give it a try, but never mind. Can't believe you could tell it was raining. Wow. That's pretty cool, considering the old crappy quality of YouTube live streams. Mike Davis, hello. We are not cooking tonight. We got ourselves a samosa earlier, so we're just chilling out, having a bit of a discussion on things, the odd little question here and there. It's meant to frost tonight. Oh dear. I think my dear did say it was gonna go cold. Oh, I don't care what the weatherman says. Well, for the first time in a very long time, I actually don't know what to say to you. Techno Man, hello. Hello, Turkey. I think you might be my first Turkish viewer. I am from still here. I am from England. Sorry about the noise. There's another plane goes off from Birmingham. Gritters are out near Bristol. Yeah, it gets really cold there because of the river and that as well. Hope the night heater doesn't pack up. No. To be honest, I don't sleep with it on. Yeah, I wake up cold, but I don't like sleeping with it on. It really dries the air out. Sorry, I'm making even more noise. It must be so annoying hearing all those clamps and bangs and everything in the background. Ah dear. Oh, that's it now. It's officially trickling off the roof, down the windscreen now. Cinderella's gonna be ruined in the morning. She might have some nice beading going on at least. Bad snap again over there. Oh dear. Good night, Dardy. Thank you very much for joining. Hello, Mark Dring. Hope you're well, Mark. Fantastic of you meeting Optimus Prime the other day, I saw. Used to leave a cup of water by the vent. By the intake vent or the outtake. Not a bad idea actually, I didn't think of that. I have left a bottle of water, I have left a cup of water out, trying to compensate for it, but I didn't think to put it down by the vent. Did it not evaporate it all? Or didn't it get, it probably didn't get that hot, I guess. I don't understand why they're... I mean, they've got the intake for it by the bed. I mean, if it's going to suck cold air from somewhere, why suck it so it has to go down past your head if you're in that side of the bed? Good night, Mike Davis. Thank you for joining me. I mean, I do contemplate sleeping on the top, so... Because if your cab's at an angle, let's just explain for those who don't sleep in trucks. If your cab's at an angle when you park, you generally want to keep your head above your legs, else it hurts your arms in the morning. I found that out. I had really painful arms. I think it was because I was trying to prop myself up while I was asleep. But if you sleep with your head under this passenger side, it's sucking all the air past you. So all the hot air's coming out by your feet, going round the cab, and then the cooler air's coming back down and being sucked into the intake of the night heater, and it just makes it cold. So it's a bit of a tough one. This is a 2010 Scania Technoman. 2010 Scania R440 manual. You're playing Fortnite and watching me. Don't get watching me, you should listen. Di passing by. Hello, Northern Ireland. Hi, Di. I think there's one or two of you from Ireland watching again now. Unfortunately, we're not actually doing much tonight. Just chilling out. We've already had some samosas for tea. And so I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update on how the rest of the day went and mess around with the phone while it tries to sit somewhere. Nuneaton? Can't believe it's been an hour and a half. Your truck was a Scania 113. Nice. Just finished making the Scania top line mod. What, for his Euro Truck Simulator? Or an actual real one? Wow, that's awesome. You've got more patience than me. I've got some of the aeroplane ones and that, but it's too farty with my chunky fingers. It's one of those things again where I have the idea and I have the concept, but when I come to it and try sticking the stuff together, it just ends up with more glue than plastic. You've just ordered the Griffin version. Wow. They're not cheap as well. Gluing my fingers together, yeah. Anyway, guys. You drive an R450. 320 low cab, okay. Have a good night and day tomorrow. Thank you, David. And yes, I am going to head off now and hit the hay myself. It was only going to be a quick short update, but an hour and a half later, we could have watched a football match in the time I've been live. Awesome. Oh, I will thank you all for watching, and you're right there, Wolfpack. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for enjoying the company, really, and sharing the evening. And I'm not sure whether I'll do a vlog tomorrow. We shall see. Because if it's just a small little day down to Swindon, I don't know. We will see. Thank you again. Good night. Thank you, guys. Sorry it was a bit of a short one for you, love.